Alright. We are freaking live. What's up, bitches? We are finishing the Mega Starmie comic today, okay? This is gonna be probably a very short video. I do not know, okay? Also, hi Yuri, what's up? How are you doing? Hello, welcome. How are you doing? I need to change the title. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, I'm gonna share this. Hold on, I'm gonna share this on my Discord and WhatsApp so people can join in. All right. So yeah. Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Jesus, sorry. Give me like 2 minutes, alright? 2 minutes. Let me share this on my Discord and also probably WhatsApp as well. Art videos, okay, art live, yes, sorry. Okay, so I have been playing Pokemon. Hold on. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Masters X. All right, I have been playing Pokemon Masters X, and it's fun. Now I'm like getting to the harder kind of like parts. In the beginning it was like very easy stuff, but now I'm like getting into the freaking hard parts. All right, so yeah. Now we are getting into the hard parts, beaches. All right. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Let me share this on my WhatsApp as well. What's up? I'm sorry. I'm just being silly right now. All right. We are done. I'm done sharing. Okay. No problem, man. No problem, Yuri. All right. Okay, so this is probably gonna be a very short stream, okay? Not too long, because I already kind of like did the colors, so I just gotta add like a few more colors to this, and I'm gonna I don't know, delete the sketch and just bank everything on freaking color. All right, bank everything on color. So this is the freaking comic, okay, the Revenge of Mega Starmie. Okay, I'm also gonna make a video on this. I need to do it like very creatively, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna do a video on this as well. So yeah, so look out for that. Yeah, so he was like hitting on Mega Frostless, this beautiful girl, and Mega Frostless and this girl's boyfriend came along and took her, okay, and then Starmie took a knife, and the rest is freaking history. Yeah, this is a very dark murder kind of like murder mystery comic. Not mystery, but a very gory comic. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the freaking color. Look at this, very cool colors, yeah. Okay, so this is, goddamn, hold on, this is very simple. Okay, simple coloring kind of like stuff. Okay, over here, nothing too crazy. All right, over here I kind of like went with the complementary scheme. All right, with complementary scheme, the yellow and the blues. All right, but I did not do the blue over here. I did a kind of like a grayish color, just because I wanted to have some variety of color, because my colors are just, I don't know, they're just too saturated sometimes. I feel I need to add a variety of like grays and shit for my coloring, so that is why I went with a grayish kind of like blue. So yeah, I can switch it to maybe a indigo blue. Yeah, this will look much better, I guess, because, well, Starmie is kind of like indigo, but I don't know, it will kind of like disturb the color scheme, so I won't do that too much. I might shift it like slightly. Hold on. Yeah, look at that, very cool. All right, so yeah, this is a complementary color scheme. Okay, so I went with the colorful. Okay, the first color scheme was like very colorful, very happy kind of like scheme. Then it gets a little bit darker. Only a little bit darker, and finally it gets freaking so freaking dark. It gets really freaking dark. This is only a monotonous color scheme. Okay, so I went with a lot of colors, then 2 colors, and then just freaking 1 color. Okay, but it is kind of, it looks like monotonous, but it is mostly a complementary, because this gray is almost like a 40% blue. So yeah, that is the complementary, but with the red and shit, it looks like black or gray. Anyways, so yeah, that is the color kind of like key. Okay, that is the color, yeah, color key. And now yep, and I don't know, man, I don't know, like nothing, like not too much is like remaining right now, just a bit, just adding a bit more colors to this. So yeah, also I kind of like did this because I was in the process, so before Pokemon Legends ZA came out, okay, I was in the process of like my final kind of like color studies, all right. So and I wanted to experiment with some colors. Okay, so I was like, all right, since Pokemon Legends is like over here, I might just, I don't know, do that shit instead and color that shit instead. Why would I spend my time coloring other shit? So yeah, that's why I kind of like did this. I have not decided what I will do after this though. So yeah. I'm just applying some finishing touches. I won't do a lot of like finishing touches on these characters, but yeah, Starmie is the main character. So yeah. This would look so much better in an animation, but we do not have to. I mean, I could have done an animation, but I did not plan it. All right, I did not freaking plan it. I could have freaking done an animation. All right, this looks cool. This looks like really good. I just need to add some kind of like shapes for the eyes and smaller features so that it looks, I don't know, it is like recognizable. So yeah, this looks really good. I'm directly gonna bank on color. We are just splashing color at this moment now. This is what is called as like, I don't know, color scripting or color keys or whatever you want to freaking call it. Okay, so yeah, this is very exciting and very fun stuff to do. Okay, color kind of like figuring out the colors, it kind of like takes a little bit of time, but once you kind of like get it, it becomes like very exciting. I might keep the line art though. Might, alright? Not sure. Might keep the line art. We will see. I should not zoom in and do it. I almost like mess up. I almost like zoom in and do the shit. I'm sorry. Alright, this is almost like done. Hold on, I will not do this. does not look good, does not look good. Yo, never give up, I'm proud of you. Thank you, man. Thank you so freaking much. I freaking really appreciate it, Lost Chewy. Thank you for the follow as well on Twitch. Thank you for the follow as well on Twitch. Yeah, I gotta make him buffed. Gotta make him buff. I need to clean this up, man. Like, these two are fine. The starmie is like kind of like weird. Yeah, all right. All right, this is like almost done. Jesus Christ. Oh wait. I made a mistake over here. Look at this. I made a mistake over here. Mistakes are meant to be done. I do not know the quote. All right. We just turned the rough colors into the final kind of like color. I don't know, man. But I love to do this stuff because this is very exciting, and this creates a different kind of like a story. So that's why I love to do this. This is like the exciting kind of like stuff. The colors create a lot of like storytelling elements. All right. So yeah. I might increase, see, look at this, okay? So this light is like, kind of like, I feel that it is like dull. So to create a very more dynamic effect, I might just increase the light. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All right. So that can be done, yes. Or what we can do is something like this as well. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. I will increase the light intensity rather. All right. Okay, so this is a hold on. this is the sky, so I'm gonna make it a yeah, that's it. That gradual increase of the clouds. Okay, you can see the clouds over here. Okay, we can demonstrate this like as a cloud. I don't know, we can put this as a clouds or something, I don't know, in the sky. Anyways, that's about it. Okay, so what else is there to be done? What else is remaining? What else is remaining? Okay, so I will make the whole freaking, I don't know, this blanket into a bit like whitish color, because it's like too kind of like dark, so it's like not looking good, so yeah. All right, this looks good, this looks oddly good. Then it's gonna take a lot of freaking time, so yeah. This is just color keys, so yeah. Also look at this, hold on, look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this, guys? Do you see this? Huh? Do you see this? This is a blue freaking highlight. Why did I do that? Tell me. Why the frick would I do a freaking blue highlight? Because this is called as freaking color vibration. All right, this is freaking called as color vibration. You gotta freaking vibrate the freaking colors. All right, yeah, and also the sky is like blue, so that is why the sky will kind of like make a blue highlight. And this happens in real life, by the way. This freaking happens in real life. Oh shit, it's Ananya. What's up Ananya? How are you? Also happy Diwali, happy Chhat Puja. Okay, today is Chhat Puja. I don't know, man. I am unaware of like the days and shit. I don't pay too much attention to that. My mom knows about that shit. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But yeah, happy Chhat Puja, man. Also, how are you doing? Alright, so the only kind of like thing that I want to kind of like do is like, hold on, let me give it a try. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, this looks good. All right, we can have the starmie's thing over here. All right, Yeah, something like that, something like that. Yep. What else did I needed to do? Okay, yeah, this one. All right, we gotta add colors to this. All right, we gotta add colors to this. I'm gonna keep it like in monotone, but we gotta shift the colors over here. All right. So yeah, so let's try. Okay, let's experiment and try what we can do. All right. We gotta freaking shift the colors over here. We can have this, we can have something like this, all right. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Okay, so Frostlass is completely white, all right. She's like completely white. So what we gotta do is like make it like really freaking white. So yeah. Something like this, all right. This guy is not that white, but I can tone down the white even more if I want to, kind of. Yeah, something like that. The red is still gonna, I don't know, the light is still gonna be in a very darker kind of like value. So if you see the grayscale, this is fine, this is also fine, but over here the grayscale is like, values are like a bit tricky. Okay, so yeah, we need to kind of like fix that. This can do, but I don't know, this looks too light in my opinion. Frostlass is fine, but the other guy is like, no. Frostlass is fine. You know, looking at Frostlass, I kind of like want to play Pokemon Emerald now. Wait, Frostlass was in Emerald or Pokemon Diamond? I forgot. I freaking forgot. Glalie was in Emerald, but I do not remember Frostlass. Was Frostlass in Emerald or she was like released in like Diamond? I don't remember that. Anyways. Okay, so the lighting over here is a bit wonky. Okay, bit wonky, bit incorrect, bit kind of like not completely correct. All right, but that is fine, because because this is a very dramatic lighting, so we do not really know where the light is like coming from. Yes, it's coming from backside, but it can kind of like bounce off and like change its trajectory and stuff. So we can play with the light a bit. Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, don't you worry about it too much, guys. I might increase the value over here. I kind of like have to keep it red because the light is freaking red, but I can like slightly shift that to magenta to add the coolness to it, I guess. Okay, hold on. This Frostlass face needs to be kind of like reddish. Yeah. Now it's fine. Now it's freaking fine. Okay, I'm shifting everything to the reds. No, I don't think so. Hold on. This is where it gets tough, guys. This is where it gets freaking tough. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Whatever, man. All right, I'm just gonna do that. Yep, I think that's it. That's it. This is the color kind of like keys. That's it. Very cool kind of like design. I might add a cyan over here on his head. All right, might, but then that is gonna freaking change the freaking color scheme, which I do not want, to be honest. So yeah, I will not add it. Okay, so he can kind of like okay, hold on. Can Malamar change its... What's up, Pro Soldier? What's up, Pro Soldier? What's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, so can Malamar change, Mega Malamar change its lights? Hold on. Mega Malamar. Come on, Bulbapedia, okay. Can Malamar change its lights? Tell me. It probably can, if I'm not wrong, because jellyfish, sorry, not jellyfish, squids, especially squids, okay, Malamar is based on squids, so squids can create a lot of different light plays, all right, to attract its praise, to attract its praise. So it can create a lot of like light shit to attract its praise. So maybe it can change its blue color. We will see. Maybe it can change its blue color. What we can do, okay, so what we can do is like change that blue color to a white. Okay, so we can do shit like that. You can change the blue color to white, so that will kind of like, you know, allow us to play a little bit with the color. Change that blue color to white. Yeah, something like this. Jesus. Something like that. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know, man. I might just kind of like omit it because it's like shouting too much, and it's like taking away from the entire kind of like scene. So I might just freaking omit that color. I cannot paint it like lightly because it will kind of like look weird. I think I'll have to freaking omit that shit. This can work, but it's kind of like looking dull, so I'm not gonna do that. I will just directly omit that shit. Yeah, Mega Malamar can turn off his lights, all right. And in reality, squids can do that. Squids can just turn off their light and become completely freaking invisible and just hunt their freaking prey. So yeah, the prey won't even know what hit him. All right. Okay, so the only kind of like thing, remaining to do is like add some shadows to the starmie over here, and that's it. These are his quads, alright? Quadrupedals. These are his quadrupedals. Don't worry about it too much. I'm gonna add a underwear kind of like shape over here just for some fun. Don't worry about it too much, guys. Just for some fun. This is just for some fun. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. This is the fun part, all right? Just for some fun. Yeah, look at that. Very cool design, guys. Very cool design. Don't worry about it. Okay, frost lash do not need anything. All right, frost lash do not need anything. It's just a geisha. Is frost lash based on a geisha, or is it a kind of like Oni demon or something? Because right now it's like Oni in its mega form, so I'm confused. I am freaking confused. All right, this is done. This is absolutely done. I have been saying that this is done for the past, I don't know, however long have I been streaming. I always do that kind of like shit because not because it's a habit. All right, it's a habit. It's the artist's curse. All right, we tend to perfect everything. Don't worry about it too much though. Jesus, we tend to perfect everything. All right, I'm not gonna do more stuff now. Okay. Okay, I guess nothing else is like remaining. I will just call this done. Let me check the values. Yes, the values look good. The values look good. Yep, this is done. Very short comic of Mega Starmie's revenge. Okay, Mega Starmie's revenge. He couldn't get a freaking girlfriend, so he kind of like tried to kill the boyfriend. Don't worry about it. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. So I put the knife in front, okay, in front, because he's like holding it like this, okay. He's not holding it like this, which was kind of like the impression at first. So he's like holding it like this. So yeah, I kind of like put it like in the front. Also gonna add a hand over here. Yeah. All right, that's it. Hold on. I have an idea. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. That looks much better. Okay, so he's holding it like this. It looks like he's holding it with his tentacles. And I will add another tentacle over here as well. Yeah, something like that. I will also change this. Hold on. Let me do the knife properly. This is not looking like a freaking knife right now. Let me do it like properly. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, forget about it. Anyways, that's about it. I'm taking too much time. Yo, how are you? Okay. Hello Shiro viewer. I do not know you, but hello, welcome. What's up? What are you doing? How are you doing? I'm sorry, I cannot talk. I'm just too confused right now. Oh shit. Your channel is good, man. Your channel is good. Jesus. Shiro viewer. Your channel is freaking good. Oh my god. You also have a Discord. Very cool, man. Very cool. Oh, you are the guy. Oh my god. Sorry. You are the guy from Twitter. Jesus, I'm sorry. I did not recognize you. I'm sorry, man. I did not recognize you. I'm sorry about that. Oh my god. You're the guy from Twitter. Oh god, man. Oh god. I'm sorry, I did not recognize you. God damn. Also, welcome. Okay, so I gotta see. Okay, I need to see. Hold on. Before I kind of like begin over here, I need to see how does red light appear on white objects, or do white objects kind of like get dark? Hold on. Because this is the tricky kind of like part, the kind of like red light. Yeah, I think the white objects get darker in like black, in like darkness, and so the red light is gonna still be apparent. So I gotta make frost glasses this darker. Hold on. Frost glasses face darker, so I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, and I'm gonna apply the red light over here. Yeah, something like that. Because even if it's like complete white, it's still gonna get dark in darkness because there is the absence of light. So yeah. So it was kind of like my mistake. yeah. So it's gonna create a shadow over here. All right, it's gonna be very dramatic. Don't worry about it too much. I'm painting with the mouse, by the way. Now I'm painting with the mouse. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this just to show that it's a better starmie. The moonlight is like coming from over here. Okay, the moonlight is coming from over here and then hitting it on the freaking starmie. All right. I can show some moonlight. Hold on. Let me show some moonlight over here as well. Yeah, something like this. Look at that. Look at that. These rocks will turn even more whiter because of the moonlight. So yeah. Anyways. Okay, I guess we are done now. I guess we are done now. All right, this is done. I will just end this because if I kept doing it, then it's gonna take a lot of time. All right, then it's gonna I'm gonna be sitting here for the rest of the night. So yeah, this is what happens. Okay, and I think that I don't know, color scripting should not take so much time. Or rather, I should not spend too much time on color scripting. I should just, I don't know, splash color, like choose colors from the color palette. Like for example, let's say this is yellow, this is freaking blue, and then you just go bird with the color. All right, along with the white and blacks. All right, that's it. That is how color scripting should be done. I just spent a lot of freaking time on this for like no freaking reason at all. All right, I just bored a lot of freaking people for no freaking reason at all. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, this is a good reference. Hold on. Let me show you. This is a freaking good reference. Let me open this up in like Clip Studio. Look at this. All right, this is a red light therapy kind of like image. Okay, this guy is like taking red light therapy, and his skin is like skin color. Okay, yellowish kind of like skin. Okay, and the red light is like shining it on his face. So if I do a grayscale, if I convert this into a freaking grayscale, we will see what happens. I do not know what will happen, okay? I have no idea what will happen, but we will see what happens. Look at this. Look at that. Look at what happens. I had a feeling that this will happen. Okay, I had a feeling that this would happen. All right. The light where there is like yellow, okay, the yellow light area remains lighter, while the red light area remains darker or grayish, whatever you want to freaking call it. Okay, but because of how light works, okay, it still appears as if the light is kind of like thrown on his face. So this appears, so in color, okay, when it's like colored, it appears that this is like a light that is like thrown on his face. All right, because of, I don't know how our eyes perceive light or how light works and shit. All right, so yeah, because of all those freaking factors right there. Okay, so this is the darker area, and that is the lighter area. So using this, I'm gonna save this image. Hold on, I'm gonna freaking save this image for reference. So using this, we can change our colors. All right, so my assumption was like right on that part. My assumption was right on that part. Hold on, over here my assumption was right. So yeah, we can totally change Frostlass's color to a bit lighter color. All right, and then call it a day. All right, look at this. It is still gonna be looking as if the red light is kind of like falling onto Frostlass. So yeah, we can change the red light to something like a little bit of magenta or a little bit more brighter. So yeah, something like this. We can change it. Yeah, we will change it to something like this, I guess. We change it everywhere. Yeah, look at that. That looks much more better in my opinion. Yeah, look at that. This looks so much better. So yeah, anyways, this is it guys, this is it for the stream. So yeah, thank you for joining in, thank you for listening to my freaking bullshit. Although if there are people, I would like to talk with you people. So I guess there is freaking no one over here, so I guess I will not, I literally cannot talk. So yeah, anyways, if you guys want to talk, just say hi in the chat. so that we can freaking talk. Okay, if you want to talk about anything whatsoever, because right now I'm just gonna chill now, because this is like almost done. I will make a video on this tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, we will see. I don't know, mostly gonna make a video on this tomorrow. So if you guys want to talk, just say hi in the chat and I will talk with you people. All right, and let me know what do you guys want to talk. What are you doing nowadays, and what's up with you, and how was your day and shit. This could have been kind of like better in my opinion. This scene could have been kind of like better, but it's fine. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. It's better than nothing. Okay, hold on. Let me add some clouds as well. I don't know. I could probably do that over here. Yeah, all right, we are done. Quick clouds, quick clouds. Quick freaking clouds. Quick freaking clouds. You know what? I'm gonna do this blue. Sorry, it's just bugging me. Sorry guys. It's just bugging me a bit. I will keep the light over here kind of like white, but I'm gonna make this like blue because Starmie is literally blue. Okay, or purple or whatever you wanna however you wanna freaking call him. Okay, so he's like blue and purple. So I'm gonna. So it's kind of like only fitting to make him like that. Yeah. So that it's like more colorful over here. Yeah. This is a page taken from Hades. These two look as if like it's like I've taken a page from Hades. The Hades game, okay? The Hades game. Let me look at some, okay, let me look at some color references. Hold on. Let me look at some color references. Jesus. Where is my Pinterest? Let me look at some color references. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me look at some color references. Hold on. Yeah, I got him. Okay, we can do so much with color over here. Hold on. Okay, time to shift kind of like some colors. Okay, time to shift some colors. All right, I have to shift some colors. I'm gonna choose a flat brush. What a flat brush. I'm gonna add some different colors in the light as well. Okay, so this is something that I'm like doing, like taking a page from an artist that I freaking admire. Okay, from an artist that I admire. This does not work like every freaking time. Okay, it does not work every freaking time, but it creates a kind of like very interesting kind of like effect. All right, hold on, let me do this like properly. Hold on. Let me also show you his work. Give me a minute. All right. All right, hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Let me show you his work. Okay. Not this guy. Where did that guy go? Yeah, this one. Okay. So this is by Yenkurl. Okay. Yenkurl. All right. Hold on. Let me write it down over here. Okay, this is by Yenkurl. All right, so his color choice is like very different. All right, his color choice is very different. Look at this. Look at all of these colors over here. Very cool, very different and very cool kind of like color. All right, so this is my study of his kind of like colors. I did not use a lot of kind of like color variations. I only kind of like did it like very subtly because my coloring style is not like his. All right, my style is like kind of like more cleaner, so I kind of like have to choose a bit cleaner. All right, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing over here today, right now. That's what we are doing over here right now. All right. I don't know. We cannot do a lot of stuff. All right. We cannot unfortunately do a lot of stuff, but we are gonna try. We are gonna try. Don't worry about it. Probably cannot do a lot of stuff, but we will try. We will try some things, all right? We will try some things. Yeah, look at that. Much better. Just add like random strokes and shit over here to make it like a bit, I don't know, better. I am pretty sure like Yankel does it like differently. Like he has practiced this a lot of times, so he can do it like without, I don't know, thinking. I will have to practice this a lot of times so that even I may be able to do this like without thinking. Yeah, because I can do my colors without thinking, so that only needs kind of like practice. Okay, that needs practice. So whatever you are kind of like doing, that kind of like needs practice. Yeah, look at this. This is much similar to what he's doing. So let's compare his. Yeah, look at this. That is like much similar to what he's like doing. Adding more tones. Okay, adding more, I don't know, grunginess to the colors. All right. So yeah, adding more color vibrations and shit. So yeah, something like that. Now this looks much more kind of like exciting in a way. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot over here as well. Jesus. Can add the highlight over here just because we can. Okay, just because we will add the highlight over here. We will add the highlight over here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a freaking trick. Okay, a very secret technique. Don't worry about it too much. I'm gonna tell you a very secret technique. All right, look at this. This is a red. Okay, this is a red, but then I changed it to magenta. Why did I change it to magenta? Because what happens when you mix a red with a freaking cyan? Okay, it goes towards the magenta. Yeah, look at this, something like that. All right, so when a sky color or a blue kind of like light mixes with the reds, it becomes kind of like, it changes its hue to pinks, purples and violets and indigos. Okay, whatever, I don't know, however stronger the blue light is. Okay, so skylight is not too strong. Okay, skylight is like very, I don't know, dull. Sorry, it's not very dull, it's bright, but it is not too saturated or too strong. Okay, so the red is gonna slightly shift towards the magenta, so that is why this is gonna appear as a magenta. So yeah, remember that. Yeah, this is a bit tricky. All right, this is a bit tricky. Let me explain this to you as well. This one is a bit trickier. Okay, so his hair, okay, so this color over here, it's almost like a indigo, very desaturated freaking indigo. Okay, but we are shifting it towards the blues and like making it a bit more saturated because of the blue kind of like light. We could kind of like shift that to a little bit of violet as well. That will kind of like look cool, but shifting it towards the blues kind of like makes it pop out even more because the skylight is kind of like blue. So yeah, that is why we gotta shift it towards the blue. Same goes for this, we are shifting it towards the magentas because of the skylight. So yeah, anyways, that's about it. That's freaking about it. This is how you color. Okay, this is how you do color. This is why you should experiment with color. And it is kind of like difficult. Okay, it is kind of like difficult. Color is like very difficult to do. If you do not practice a lot, if you do not find your way, okay, color can get like really freaking difficult. Especially if you are trying to stay in a color scheme. So yeah, so for example, this is a freaking monotonous color scheme, but I kind of like shifted the colors towards the blues and the magentas, but still it kind of like looks like a monotonous scheme. But that is very difficult to do. That is freaking very difficult to do. Okay, yeah, look at that. I can just turn this into a magenta. Yeah, that looks much better. Staying in a color scheme and like shifting colors, it's very difficult to do, because once you kind of like shift colors, it just gets, I don't know, the color scheme might shift and then all of your colors might look freaking wonky. So look at this over here. Okay, so let's pick out this color scheme. Okay, this color scheme is like really difficult, I guess. Let's look at this color scheme for now. Okay, so this looks like a violet and a red and orange color scheme, okay, but and it kind of like it's like a violet, magenta and orange color scheme. So in a way it's like a violet, magenta and orange color scheme, but okay, if I pick this color, look at this, this is almost like a pure magenta. Look at the color wheel over here. This is almost like a pure magenta color. It's not a purple, it's a pure magenta color. All right, it's closer to the purples, but it's kind of like a pure magenta color. So this is like an analogous color scheme. All right, this is like an analogous color scheme, but this feels like it's a complementary color scheme because of the magenta over here, or the purple over here in her hair. Okay, so yeah, this is how you kind of like shift colors. All right, this is very difficult to do. This is very difficult to do. This is very, very difficult to do. Where did my drawing go? Pokemon, yeah. That is very difficult to do. All right. Now I can do the same thing over here as well. Look at this. This is very difficult to do. Yep, that's it. This is it. This is how you shift and change colors and make your paintings more, I don't know, painterly and more effective in a way. Yeah, but you cannot do this. Okay, there is a limitation to this. All right, there is a freaking limitation to this. You cannot do this. I mean, you can, but still, you cannot do this in like animations, okay? Because in animation, we have to draw a lot of frames, okay? We have to draw thousands and thousands and thousands of frames, okay? And then color them, okay? We have to color thousands and thousands and thousands of frames, okay? So this gets kind of like tricky in animation. But being said that, there are still people who do it. Let me show you an example. Hold on. Let me show you an example. Jesus Christ. Yeah, look at this. All right. So in this one, the only thing that is like moving is the smoke, of course, and the rest of it is like background. But we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this. Smoke and the character. Yeah, the only thing that is like moving is the smoke and the character. But still, kind of like they make it so that they can kind of like play with the colors. It's still two shaded, all right, but the colors are kind of like different. Colors are kind of like very powerful and almost like I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, you get my point. Yeah, look at that, look at that.
Princess of the underworld.
I'm seeing if there is any kind of like color play, except for this metal thing. Every color is like two shaded. Yeah.
That you are finally prepared.
Yeah, every color is two shaded, but the choices of colors is like what is like making this into very colorful and dynamic. Yeah, look at this. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, this thing, this would have been hard. This would have been very difficult to color. Okay, her leg, all right, because it has a gradation, so it may have been like very difficult to color. So yeah. So yeah, this is one thing that you can do, is like have different kind of like colors over here. So this can have a little bit more, I don't know, greener, and then over here on her face, since the face is like very far away from the greener, kind of like close to this part, okay, this is more greener, but then this becomes more kind of like cyanish. So you can have that, you can do that if you want. So that will kind of like slightly alter the color, that will kind of like slightly vibrate the color if you want. So you can definitely do that. So yeah, even over here, there's the same thing that they are doing. It's like this is more darker and grayish, but this is more bluish. So yeah, that is the same thing that they are kind of like doing. You can do that. Yeah, everything else apart from this monster and the character, everything else is like backgrounds. Yeah, what you can, okay, over here also what you can do is like put the light on the face slightly towards the bluer side, so that will kind of like create a different kind of like a color vibration with the teal or the green. Okay, so a slight color vibration that could be done. Okay, even over here they are doing the same thing. This is like a very yellowish color, but then this is like a very reddish or reddish orange color for the shadows. So that is the kind of like color vibration that I'm like talking about. So yeah, they are doing it over here. So this is how you kind of like do it. Choose different colors and shadow and different color shadows and lights to kind of like vibrate the color. I will probably show an example. Hold on. Not in this one though, not in this one. I will probably, I don't know, maybe I will show some example later on. We will see, we will see. Yeah, even over here, look at this, look at this. This is more bluer and this is more, I don't know, lighter violet color or something like that. Okay, so yeah, they are kind of like choosing some shit like this. Yeah, look at this. This is violet and orange and green, triadic.
Of the underworld.
Yeah, blue, violet, green and orange. So it's like a almost like a square color scheme. I don't know. Yeah, this is blue and yellow, classic blue and yellow, and violet is there to just, I don't know, create some sense of like color vibration stuff, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Yep, even over here, this is a very simple scene in terms of color. So this is exactly what I was like talking about. So over here, this is like a yellowish color, but then it changes to blues, sorry, violets and blues. So yeah, that is what I call by color vibration. Even over here, this is a gray, but it gives an illusion of like yellow, but then because of our light, the light part is gonna change the color towards the violets. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. This is another cool freaking scene. Same thing that they are doing. Okay, this is a violet and a yellow, but then over here her satchel is like kind of like a purple color or a magenta. She shifted towards a magenta. So yeah, that is something called as freaking color vibration. Yes, her satchel is kind of like, I don't know, magenta from the beginning or red from the beginning, but you get my point. This is how you kind of like shift colors, and this is how you play with colors. This trailer is a perfect freaking example of it. Yeah, look at this. Look at so much color shifting over here. Look at this. This is so freaking beautiful. Yeah, this is a magenta and a violet or a blue color. Sorry, magenta and a blue. Sorry, royal blue color scheme. Yeah, very cool color scheme.
You know me, headmistress. I'll do both.
Oh shit! A red, sorry, magenta and a green or teal color scheme. Classic, freaking classic. All right, this is it. This is a cool game, by the way. You gotta freaking check this out. You gotta check this out. This game. Oh yeah, look at this. This is my Pinterest. I have saved so much shit over here. I swear to God, I saved so much shit over here, but I always kind of like fail to do it. Yeah, look at this. Look at these colors, man. These are like super cool colors. Jesus Christ. This is simple coloring, which I do, but this is crazy. I gotta learn from this shit. I gotta practice this. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, I did the same thing over here as well. Yep. Anyways, that's about it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you learned something from this stream. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed my, I don't know, small comic or something, whatever you want to freaking call it, guys. So yeah, thank you for joining in. Color is always fun, but it sometimes gets freaking hard if you do not use a freaking reference. So you gotta freaking use a reference, and you gotta practice color a lot, man. Yeah, look at this, man. This is so freaking beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but okay. I'm gonna showcase all of this. I don't know, my Pinterest someday. I don't know, like tomorrow or something. we will see, guys. We will see. All right, that's about it. Thank you for joining and listening to my bullshit. I will probably make a video on this drawing which I made. Okay, Jesus Christ, why did I close this? Hold on. Yeah, most likely because this is a very good story. So I will most likely make a video on this. All right. So yeah, look out for that. Look out for that. All right, that's our okay. Subscribe. I'm not gonna do the outro because I'm freaking tired. I'm freaking tired of doing the freaking outro. Jesus Christ. Goodbye.